Blog Talk Radio.
I'm on top, this ain't even my peak, and everything they said was out of my reach. It's so close now, hit it off for the home fam. Time all year, we ain't hit the phone now. This ain't even my peak, and everything they said was out of my reach. It's so close now, hit it off for the home fam. Time all year, we ain't hit the phone.
Had the weight of the world on my shoulders, felt like a lion in a room full of vultures. Try to slow me up, but the bro got focused. Gave me no shine, but the world still noticed. Now I'm about to own this, repping my culture, rocking my ear, lava like a soldier. Samoa flag hanging off of my wrist. Don't step, Steve Nash couldn't give the assist. If you act wrong, have your eye in singing you a sad song. Dead man walking, go put a body bag on. I just rock the gear that they never put a tag on. Hanging with the girls you can never get a hand on.
Top, this ain't even my peak, and everything they said was out of my reach. It's so close now, hit it off for the home fam. Time all year, we ain't hit the phone now. This ain't even my peak, and everything they said was out of my reach. It's so close now, hit it off for the home fam. Time all year, we ain't hit the phone now.
You know what it is, I'll be puffing out my chest. I'm around a hard sex, screaming humble to the death. Toasting to the good life, I remember way back. Seeing Trump, wishing I could recreate that. Now we eating meals off $1,000 placemats. 5-star restaurants you couldn't even wait at. Others make cash, we make history. Who's so synonymous with victory?
I'm on top, this ain't even my peak.
We on air, nigga.
What up, though, man? Oh, I can just talk to you like
Yeah, it's a talk.
Oh.
Yeah, we like that now.
Hands free in the building. What up, though? It's your boy, Young Fly Gifted. I'm in the building. I'm not even in the building. I'm in the car
We on location.
with my homie, Mr. Tone Deaf. Like I told y'all, we are outside of a GameStop Subway and Get It Now as we wait, daunting of these last, I don't know, what time is it now?
It's almost like 11 o'clock.
So we have a whole hour
Right.
that we are chilling on location as we wait for the midnight release of WWE's new video game, WWE 2K14.
Right.
So,
We might actually have, regular people who's, standing in line trying to get the game, might join us as we sit here and, just see what they think about it, what they're looking for, what they're expecting in regards to the game. We're also going to go ahead and talk about wrestling today and yesterday. Hell in a Cell was on. Cracking match. For those of y'all who are actually able to catch us in its entirety, it was the shit. For some of us who have to work or have to use shitty feeds,
oh, man, my feed was so goddamn shitty. I couldn't see the pay-per-view, but I heard a good portion of it. I didn't like what I heard, but I heard it.
yeah, punch for that one right there. But we'll go ahead. Let's talk about what's going on in wrestling, dog.
Randy Orton is once again the WWE champion.
Yeah, fuck that nigga, dog.
How can the face of the company be damn near the biggest junkie on the payroll?
Well, apparently the WWE Universe don't care because they ride in. But you know what? Some people actually like that. My whole thing is not the fact that he's a champion, but once again how he became the champion. For those of y'all who was actually able to catch the main event of Hell in a Cell last night, during the Hell in a Cell match, number one, Triple H felt that he wanted to come down to the ring and be the big-headed boss that he always is. And, basically told Shawn he needs to do what he do. Somehow he got into the Hell in a Cell. Well, we know how he got in there. Daniel Bryan took it upon himself to basically take the CEO out and caught a sweet chin music for it. Randy, being the opportunist that he is, capitalized on it and once again become the next WWE champion.
Shawn Michaels is an old, bald-headed bitch.
But, for those of you who caught Raw, this has a new twist that goes along to it. Shawn Michaels, being the guy he is, decided that he wanted to come out and face-to-face talk to Daniel Bryan and literally tell him exactly why he did what he did.
He's buying wrestling.
He's definitely buying wrestling.
He's definitely here for his copy of 2K14.
Yes. So, for you guys to wonder what's going on, with us sitting outside the GameStop right now, there are several individuals currently going in, doing their last-minute squaring of the deals to be able to obtain the game. But there's also other games being released today, too, such as Assassin's Creed and Battlefield 4. So we're playing to guess what game are they buying, Creed, Battlefield, or WWE. So right now the count is 2 for Assassin's Creed, 2 for wrestling, 1 for Battlefield. For those of y'all listening, keep up with us. All right. But back to the Daniel Bryan, Shawn Michaels.
Those guys are definitely gay. Either that or they're really close brothers.
They got a bromance. Those are bromances.
Oh, that's just gay.
Dude, sometimes a bromance is not a gay thing. Sometimes it's just that's that dude you look out for.
Yeah, but to call it a bromance is fucking homo.
It is homo.
Right.
Just like that team in TNA.
Who are now the tag team champions.
Correct.
Shout out to the bromance.
See, you just shout out the bromance, but you're against bromances. See how much sense you make right there, Doug?
That's the name of the team.
I know that, but still. If you're going to be against it all the way. Okay? All right. So, back to Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels basically did what we as the fam have already came to the conclusion. Family and friendships come before business. Due to the fact that Daniel Bryan put his hands on Triple H, Shawn Michaels did what any one of your homies would want or should do for you. He took that nigga out. So if somebody put their hands on Fresh and they knock Fresh out, I got to knock this nigga out. We will laugh at Fresh when it's all said and done, but at the time, we got to ride for Fresh. Okay? Y'all don't understand, people. Fresh is a big nigga. So nobody who's not either a professional fighter or a bigger nigga should be knocking him out. Okay?
What was a sucker punch? What was snuck?
Hence why he got to get his ass whooped. Why you snuck my boy? Why couldn't you be man enough and come at him directly?
Are the Cardinals in the playoffs? Do anybody keep up with baseball?
Nigga, right now we should be in the fucking World Series. I don't know. I think they are. They got to be. Well, he could be cold, too.
I don't know.
He looks like a nigga that likes the color red just to wear it.
He's old as shit. I wonder what he's talking about.
Who knows? So Shawn Michaels decided to, tell Daniel Bryan that's why we did it. D-Bry didn't like his answer. Shawn Michaels basically called him an ungrateful bastard, told him shake my hand because I'm dropping knowledge on you, and D-Bry decides to put him in the LaBelle lock.
And rightfully so, he deserved it.
I don't know, dog. Dude, on this side of the coin, he gave him a legitimate reason why he did it. He didn't do it because he was doing what was best for business. He did it because this is my boy.
Okay, I'll put it like this. If it wasn't best for business, if Shawn was just kicking Daniel Bryan because he needs Triple H in the face, his old ass shouldn't have counted 3.
Hey, when he turned around, Randy Orton went for the pin. As a referee, it's a pin. You got to count it regardless.
Daniel Bryan is not best friends with Triple H. I wonder what he's buying. He's got a leather jacket on.
What'd you say, Money? What'd you say? Yeah. No.
Not till 12.
What you trying to get? You see, my man right there.
Or another one for
that's
wrestling.
3 for wrestling.
3 for
We got a contest going on here, so. But, hey, if you still got to pay for it, go in there and take care of that now. They're still doing that.
Right.
Yep, you just got to wait to pick it up, though. Oh, you right along here with us then. Yeah, you can stay until they kick you out. Yeah, you should be able to. Yeah. 3 for wrestling, 2 for Creed, 1 for Battlefield. Should have brought him in for interviews.
Shout out to the nigga with the leather coat and the beanie.
Like, clearly this nigga looks like he is an excellent graphic designer on the game. Like, I guarantee you, he makes literally excellent signs.
Anybody with a leather jacket, jogger pants, and boots on don't give a fuck.
He doesn't. He doesn't.
Don't give a fuck.
Talking about people who don't give a fuck. The Shield today.
Didn't give a fuck?
They didn't give a fuck, dog. No, not the Shield. The Wyatt family.
Who did they be there?
Damn near everybody. So after the whole entire Daniel Bryan, Shawn Michaels debacle, the Wyatt family whooped Daniel Bryan's ass backstage. Bro, I'm talking like legacy to CM Punk style ass whooping.
You should have followed the buzzers.
So we don't know what's going on, but basically,
where are these buzzers going?
I don't know, but apparently they came at the Miz today. So basically, the Miz, the Wyatt family, you know, like he did before. No, and got his ass whooped. Well, this week he wanted to find out what the fuck was up with Kane, because Kane saved his ass at the pay-per-view, but then chokeslammed him. So Miz wanted some answers. Called out Kane today, getting ready to have a fight. Kane thoroughly whooped his ass in the match. We should have asked him. Only to get his ass whooped tonight, calls out Stephanie McMahon. So Kane calls out Stephanie and basically has now officially offered his services to Stephanie to be her monster and demasked.
So Kane is no longer masked?
Kane is no longer masked.
Kane has hair?
No. You see, shaved bald again. He handed Stephanie the mask. The mask had the hair attached to it and everything, and she held it up like she just cut off a zombie's head or some shit.
So Kane is now
corporate.
Yeah, but he's so fucking out of shape, man.
You don't need him to do nothing but just go out there, whoop some ass, and come back.
Yeah, but nobody wants to see this out of shape fucking nigga without a singlet on, man. He ought to be wrestling in t-shirts.
He might still wrestle in the singlet with no mask.
Oh, guy's gonna look fucking horrible, man.
Oh, let's give it a chance, man. It's Kane. Put like this, fam. If you putting together your own wrestling company.
The last time I gave something a chance, I found out Kerry Von Erich was wrestling for many years without a left foot.
Okay, but he was still good for a point. Kane is your workhorse. Have we not said on numerous occasions, if Kane can't get you over,
yeah.
If Kane can't get you over, you ain't getting over.
Not only I'm saying, so Kane's gone corporate. I wish Subway was open. Tuscan chicken melt looks pretty fucking.
It does look tasty.
Tasty as a bitch.
I'm not gonna fuck with it though.
Got an Asian kid in here. He looks fucking lost. He doesn't know. What's going on.
No, what's wrong is his car sitting right next to us got his beams on. That's just rude. All right. Biggest thing of the night that had nothing to do with the main event, the world title. First of all, congratulations to John Cena for coming back after an injury. He should have been gone for 8 months in 4, winning the WWE World Heavyweight title last night at Hell in a Cell. Sandow cashed in tonight, bro.
So Sandow's new world champion?
No, he is not. Now, hold on. He was smart, though. He came in, he talked to Cena. He was like, you know what, dog? I'm not cashing in right now. Fuck it. He commenced to beat his ass. Beat his ass from pillar to post, beat him down with the chair, did the whole 9 yards. We went to commercial break. The minute we went to commercial break, me and Monte knew, without a shadow of a doubt, Cena was winning. Because even though Cena only had one arm for like 2/3 of the match, he was taking an ass whooping. Literally, he tried to make Cena tap too, with the STFU at that. Did not work. Did not work. Basically, beat him pillar to post. Cena beat him 1, 2, 3. There is no money in the bank floating around on nobody anymore.
Wait. So Sandow cashed in, and they had a regular match.
Yep. They ended up having a regular match. Because of that, he ended up losing. You don't have a regular match with Cena. If you look at the record books of anybody who's ever cashed in on Cena, you do it fast, you do it quick. The only person who's ever cashed in successfully in a match was RVD. But he had the deck stacked in his favor so much that there was no reason that he would have been able to lose that match.
So wait a minute.
And still helped him on that.
So Sundown came out to the ring and proclaimed his cash in.
Yep.
Like a jackass.
Yep.
Then had one arm.
Yep.
And he still got the worst ass whooping of a lifetime.
Most definitely.
WWE does not care about idol Stevens.
Well, in their defense, it's more, and this is how I look at it, all right? We tend to forget about it because they don't really focus on SmackDown that much, but you got to remember, everything is still the best for business, okay? So, if we got the CEO wanting us to do what's best for business, we had a world heavyweight champion. I mean, you talked about this earlier, that nobody cared about. Yes, ADR was cool being the champion, and yes, if you were Hispanic, you were by default behind dude. Just like when Booker T was the champion, we was, as African Americans, behind dude. We didn't like the fact that he had to go royalty to do it, but we were still behind him.
I kind of like the King Booker again.
It grew on me later, only because Charmel's big lipped ass was always like, oh, hail King Booker.
Booker! Booker! What was this?
It was, I can roll with that.
Definitely mad he did not make
King Booker?
Booker T-30. It's been in the last two.
I think he is on the game.
I didn't see him.
I think he is on the game, bro. We can double check. I mean, we'll find out in about an hour.
I did watch the YouTube clip I posted on my fan page.
Yeah.
For those who be on Facebook, definitely Fresh Show has a fan page. Paul Heyman is a manager in the game.
Yeah.
Paul Heyman, Mr. Perfect, Bobby Heenan, Mr. Fuji, Miss Elizabeth, and Paul Bear. All exclusive management in the game.
Yes. Yes. Which is interesting because I'm probably going to start building stables.
Oh, yes, I'm building the Heenan family all over again.
I don't know. I think we'll make a new Heenan family.
Well, yeah, not the old Heenan family. I'm going to take the old Bobby Heenan.
Because you can make the old Heenan family. Think about it. You got DiBiase, you got Andre, you got Perfect. No, he did business with the Heenan family. That's what it was.
Yes, Hercules was sold. Bobby Heenan was the first slave trade in wrestling. He sold Hercules to Ted DiBiase.
Well, he sold everybody. They said he sold his contract.
He sold that nigga life.
I don't know, dog. Freddie Blassie looked like he was selling niggas, too.
Freddie Blassie never worked with niggers.
No, I don't mean like actual black people. I mean, I think
I don't know, Freddie Blassie. I don't think he sold Iron Sheik's contract.
I damn sure sold Hogan. Sold Hogan.
So Hogan to a whole another fucking company.
Right.
Hogan ended up in the AWA and shit.
Was a champion that he don't get credit for. Ain't that fucked up?
Yeah, just like Ric Flair is actually, like a lot of people don't know this, Ric Flair is not a 16-time world champion.
He's like 20.
Ric Flair is a 21-time world champion. But there are 5 title runs that are unaccounted for because of the whole he's buying Battlefield. That much. They let niggas stand in here until 12?
Nah, they gonna kick him out at like 11:45.
Don't even kick me out. Just bring my fucking game to the car.
Nah, nigga, he's a wrestling fan.
Are you sure?
He's a wrestling fan.
And there are so many new characters on the game. But you know what I noticed, though?
What?
I was looking at, like, all the commercials. Anybody who downloaded Members of the Shield from the community creation last year,
Yeah.
that's exactly who these fuck niggas look like. Like, when they built the models, they took the community creations.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he came in with us, remember? That's how I know he getting wrestling.
Who, dude?
Yeah.
He been here with us?
He was standing right here when we was walking in.
He look cold as shit, though.
Come on, when we first got here.
Yeah.
All right.
Primetime players are in the game this year.
Yeah. Oh, my God. I can't lie, dog. They had the funniest skit today. Because, you know, they rotating who's doing the shop zone, right?
Right.
Primetime players in shop zone last night and tonight.
Right, because I heard that bit last night.
Yeah.
I think they did it with Piper last night.
Yeah. No, they did it with Backlund last night.
Backlund?
They did it with Backlund.
Okay.
Or they were just fucking with Backlund. Yeah, they did it with Backlund. So tonight, they just did a regular one, right? So we found out, number one, Cena has house shoes, and Titus goes to smell the house shoes. He's like, ooh, these house shoes smell like Backlund last night. Like, just straight took a shot at Backlund for no reason, dog. But, man, the Shop Zone got a lot going on. So for all you wrestling fans, y'all looking at trying to probably buy something off the Shop Zone, go ahead and do it sometime this week, or at least you definitely buy it before Friday. The code is PTP. You get free shipping on whatever you buy.
I don't get paid till Friday.
Only reason I said until Friday because, you know, they got the Thursday night, and they may change the code by then because it's going to be somebody different, or it may still be them. Just try PTP, people. Worst case scenario, you got to pay for shipping.
Millions of dollars.
For real. And it was funny because they were showing off, you know, you can buy the replica belts, right? So Titus O'Neil had the world belt and giving a shout out to John Cena. And then, you know, Darren Young was like, hey, man, we can't forget about the lady. You can get your own replica diva belt. I thought that funny.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yes. Oh. They have definitely gotten this game right. Hulk Hogan ripped his fucking shirt.
Yeah.
Paul, I mean, I'm just saying, like, all this goddamn technology you got, and Hulk Hogan don't rip his fucking shirt off.
I just want a decent Andre. That's all I ask. I want that old, slow, barely I can move Andre. I want the one that was doing 3-man body slams.
You know what they did fuck up though? Like, Hulk Hogan leg drop looks fucking horrible.
They completely changed it. But then again, I think he has a comeback this year too.
Yeah, he does too. Like they were saying, like when they did the little interviews, like Ultimate Warrior and Hulk Hogan, since like when they actually wrestled, their whole comeback ended up being their finisher. That's kind of like how they structured it. So like when Hulk Hogan hulks up and then he hits you with like 3 punches, then he boots you, then you automatically go into the leg drop, then you pin him. His comeback is damn near his finisher.
See, and I can live with that because that's exactly what it was in real life.
The Ultimate Warrior is his comeback. It's damn near his finisher.
That you remember when that was actually his finisher, and they had to do that whole long scene to do it. Like me and my buddies used the Warrior's finisher as a hold down move in tag team matches.
It takes so fucking long.
Right, but that's why it was a hold down move. So like we got a tag team match, and we already got the weak nigga getting ready to pin. We'll give the finisher to the strongest dude. That way he occupies. You can't stop it once it starts, and then you go pin the weak dude.
And the DLC content this year, fucking like
3 letters for you, bro. NWO. Then you got the wrestling moves. They bring out, like, literally you're going to have all your moves back.
Universe mode got better.
The way the universe mode is, you damn near in GM mode now.
Universe mode got better.
That's what they say, but that's what they said last year.
We made it work last year, though.
I mean, but if you're a wrestling fan, you make it work.
You make it work.
The only thing
I mean, was too limited.
Right, and they saying that
it's not limited no more, bro.
With the rivalry manager,
they said last year.
No, they should.
No,
we watched it.
Remember that?
Yeah, I mean,
Paul Heyman was on it. Yeah, hundreds different things. I don't think like they talk 17.
And we found out the reason being is some cutscenes were for the Attitude Era only, and then some was general.
Like general cutscenes was for the regular superstars. The other cutscenes was for the Attitude Era superstars.
Yep.
So that's why you never really fully saw all the cutscenes.
Well, what they're saying this year is now you should be able to access all the cutscenes. And some of them will automatically activate when you have rival modes or rivals set up already.
Yeah, the rivalry mode.
And I like that the Undertaker streak mode thing too.
Yeah.
That's the old slobber knocker when you think about it.
Right, that's what they said. But it's 2 of them.
Right, it's one where you could just keep going.
One of them is like the slobber knocker. The other was fighting the Undertaker. He unbeatable.
Right, you got to beat him.
See,
you know about that, right?
Yeah, I know about that one.
They said that this Undertaker, the one that you gotta beat, can do shit that he can't do in no other mode. Like he can only do this shit specifically in this mode. Right.
But that's what makes it fun, though, dog. Like I like that because for the streak to be as important it is, you gotta make the streak supernatural, though, man. Like that's what makes it so fun. Like to me, Slobber Knocker was supposed to be Undertaker's whole mode to begin with.
You know what? I wonder why they cut that off.
Slobber Knocker was good. That was like the first 3 SmackDown.
Yep, it was the endurance mode, dog. You just stood in the ring and.
Way after the first 3.
No, yeah, it was later because it was actually all the way up to Here Come the Pain. It was all the way up to Here Come the Pain. Yeah.
But what I do want them to add though, since 2K has bought the rights to WWE,
Auto roster up there.
My player mode.
Well, I think they will next year.
Like how NBA does the my player mode, and you start out from nothing, and then you work your way up to like the man. Like WWE need to do that, where you start off. You can start off in the independent.
Yeah, NXT. Yeah.
You just work your way up and you build your character.
I guarantee you, with the fact that THQ basically already put the foundation to a great game down. Like this season is proof that they had everything right. If you don't change nothing and build that, yeah.
They really should have more than one game.
You know what? And they did used to do that.
No, they're not good.
They did, because you got to remember, at one point in time, they had the Legends of Wrestling game, Legends of WrestleMania. Yeah, because it didn't sell that well.
WWE has too many bad ideas.
Right. Then they had the All-Star.
Remember All-Stars?
Yeah.
Shitty idea. Should have never happened.
No, it was a good idea. They just executed right.
I didn't like that.
Now, see, I can see them bringing back an All-Star version. The Legends of WrestleMania, technically, they put it in this game.
Yeah, that's you know what? That's exactly what I was going to say. I'm glad you put that out there.
Yeah.
But that's all that.
Yeah, they just put it in this game. Because a lot of people didn't buy it. Probably the Undertaker mode would be like All-Star. That would make sense to me.
You know?
Did you know they had a game concept where it was going to be like Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, that's the one I was waiting on.
WWE Brawl.
Yeah.
I was waiting on that.
That was good. That In Your House, you remember that?
Yes.
That was Yeah, I had that.
In Your House and WrestleMania the arcade game was coming.
I could play that right now.
That's what they should bring back, though, like the arcade kind of a game. And they tried, that's what All-Star was.
They only got one company making games for them. That ain't no good.
Well, that's because you don't have all them independent companies like you used to back in the day.
They still got those companies. But
you
know what?
But they
still got as many companies, maybe not those particular ones. There's still a lot of game companies out
I
there.
don't know. See, a lot of companies going under. Midway's a prime example. Like, that's how all of this started to begin with.
There's a lot of new ones coming out.
And, of course, everybody's got to be.
I mean, like, side games are good, and they serve its purpose, but everybody always wants things so close to what you see.
They want reality.
That's why basketball is getting so to the point where it's like, damn, this is just like what I watch on TV.
Right.
And wrestling is trying to get to that point where it's like, damn, this is exactly what happened on Monday. I'm just playing on a Wednesday night.
You know what?
Right.
In Your House and shit, WrestleMania, this was a good game.
They were.
And they serve their purpose.
Right. People like to live vicariously through their video games now. That's what it is.
Right. Now I think that's why everything's getting so real.
Way faster for any game player to play too.
Yeah.
You know, like it was like Street Fighter. You know, they had that little that system on there where you just once they lose their power all the way, it's over.
Yeah. You remember they had a racing game for a while?
Yeah, that was okay.
They had the NASCAR style racing. And then,
Crunch Time, I think it was.
Right.
Crash.
Yeah, Crash. They had the racing one, and they had like the Demolition Derby one.
It was Crash. It was something.
It was damn near like Twisted Metal.
Yeah, it was like Twisted Metal. Yeah.
Why don't I bring that back?
And I realize now he brings up a point. WWE does experiment with a new, different concept game every year between WrestleMania and.
It was only 3. They made at least 13 SmackDown.
But you got to remember, at the time, SmackDown and Raw was on 2 different systems.
So they made that many.
Hey, let's be honest, dog. Where the money? Hey,
that was a good idea.
The Royal Rumble one?
Right.
Because it like
Raw was, Raw could have been good. But
I mean, the first Raw was decent. The second Raw was when it got out of hand.
Well, that was because what happened was, and they were pretty smart, they created 2 different games for 2 different consoles. They wanted exclusiveness. So if you owned the Xbox, you had to get Raw. If you owned the PlayStation, you had to get a SmackDown.
It wasn't that good.
Right. Because you had 2 different teams working on it. Even though it was all THQ, but they had 2 different divisions. Like Canada, THQ in Canada worked on SmackDown, and like THQ in Europe worked on Raw.
But the system on that Raw was way more advanced.
Right.
You was like into the creative players.
Yeah.
Y'all messing with that?
Of course.
This one that dude is just the shit with creation.
Told you. You can always tell. But, so yes, people, the predictions were correct.
So how do you feel about this year's creation? Like, did you read up on it?
I read up on it. I went on YouTube, the whole work. You know?
So you digging the superstar head?
I look at it as a loophole
Extra tires.
for you to get extra characters that couldn't make the game. Like, for an example, Piper is only a head. He's not a full body.
But you get an achievement for that.
Right. But you can make him. So think about all the wrestlers who they couldn't get the green light to make that you can now make with the heads. Not like this year, but look at it later on down the road.
No, you can't do
No.
Like, now, another one that was real good was that one on 4. Now, that was the best.
Which one? No Mercy?
Either one of them.
No Mercy and WrestleMania 2000 was good shit.
Either one of them.
I like No Mercy better.
You know, create first. Because you know what? Remember on them, you could take Stone Cold and you could change him into a whole different motherfucker. Y'all remember that?
Yeah?
Yeah, because I think that was around.
Yeah.
That was around the time Kurt Angle just lost his hair, so I
Right.
Right. You could make him black if you wanted to. You remember?
Black Austin.
Y'all
I'll
know
make
that,
him.
though. That's what I'm saying.
I'll make him.
Green mask on him, change his name and the whole work.
Yeah, because we used to actually have hidden creative characters that way.
Even to this day, they say it's like you got 100 spots.
I like the 100 slots.
Technically, you did. Yeah, if you tweaked everybody you want to, you definitely did. So how do you feel about them having 100 creation slots now?
You know what? I think that's real good, for somebody like me who likes to create.
Just create characters. And when I saw 100 slots, I was like, that's right up time.
Yeah, see, because I will create a whole federation of no-name random new niggas, but this works in my favor because now I can go back and download other shows.
So what time is they full of shit?
I think 11:30 last time I looked. Yeah, 11:33. Yeah, they gonna kick.
Gave me my goddamn game when I got here.
They gonna kick everybody out about like 11:45, so they can do this legitimately.
Oh man, ain't nobody here.
They gotta do it. There ain't nobody here yet. This is the time when everybody start trickling back if they was gonna get.
Nobody is buying Battlefield.
Except for him.
He's paying.
Nah, he's getting Creed. He already got a hat on. He has an Assassin's Creed hat on. So we know what he's here for.
Yeah, I think last year was a better turnout than this year. Right?
You got to remember, dog, this year there's a game out that was not out last year that's affecting sales for everybody.
Was it ever?
Every game.
I play all my SmackDown.
Every game.
Like that too, but they got a little period.
Nope.
Might just drift away from it.
Nope. Heavy rotation.
Because nothing really comes out that grabs my attention.
Right.
Because I play the same. I play the same core like 4 games every year. I buy Madden, I buy 2K, they play the Call of Duty. The only thing that threw off the rotation this year, Grand Theft Auto came.
And that's where I was going. That's what's affecting sales for everybody. Nobody was in line for 2K this year like that because they had Grand Theft Auto.
But on the flip side, a lot of people is going to start getting tired of Grand Theft Auto only because Rockstar is playing it safe because they know there's so much coming out, so all that online content that we waiting on, they're not releasing. Like, there's supposed to be the mode where you can do the heist and you and your crew can, rob a bank. I don't think they're going to drop that until, next week, which is when Call of Duty Ghosts come out, and they know they're going to get a big turnout for Call of Duty Ghosts. So everybody going to quit playing that Grand Theft to play Call of Duty. A lot of people play Assassin's Creed and Battlefield, so the stimulus package we're supposed to get didn't drop yet. It's supposed to drop this week. And we're supposed to get, $500,000.
Oh, that's fine.
I know if they make it.
TNA will never get a nice backer because Vince McMahon, because 2K is solely WWE.
I'm saying if they get a nice,
EA
get a nice game.
EA Sports can't do wrestling.
If they can get a nice
EA
game,
Sports can't do wrestling. Shit looks cool.
You're gonna have to watch out.
They never will.
Nobody
wants to take that risk on TNA.
I took the risk on TNA's game.
You know what?
The foundation was there.
Because they got some names.
Yeah.
I mean, I will play it because they do have good names in TNA. It's just
you got it.
EA Sports.
If they had a game that was,
I don't think EA Sports is capable. As great as EA Sports does matter,
more people watch the show.
Yeah, true.
Because Midway had it.
You know what? I play the game more than I watch wrestling now. And I don't watch wrestling. in my whole life. But I like to play games more than I watch the wrestling nowadays.
That's how we are.
Right, because I probably won't even turn my DVR on when I get to the crib.
Nah, definitely not tonight.
Two shits about what happened on Raw.
Right.
I'm about to remake Raw.
Exactly.
Oh, and you know another thing that was dope on this one?
What?
In your universe mode, they give you the option where you can set how many matches you want on your show.
Yeah.
So if you want the full 7, you right, 2 or 3, full 7, or the 5.
That was needed last year.
It definitely was.
That was definitely needed last year. But the fact that,
You know what? You can make an all-girl wrestling.
right, I was just going to say that, because I can make a whole diva show, I don't have to worry about those random female matches popping up no more.
You can make an all-tag team wrestling.
You can do that this year, can't you?
I don't know.
Now, that would be shit.
I don't know.
All-tag team wrestling?
You know, you can have like 3 or 4 different tag teams, though.
WWE doesn't have a lot of goddamn
You
tag
got all
teams.
tag teams in your confederation.
And why is the Usos not this
You know, that would be a tight wrestling concept with no sense of just all tag teams.
all-tag team?
I can see it.
I mean, I don't think we couldn't do it now in this day and age of wrestling. For one, there's not enough tag teams. The tag team wrestling is quite boring now. That's true. A lot of people have to step their game up, though. Because I remember at one point when tag team wrestling used to just dominate.
Right.
Like, that's all you watch it for. Like, if there wasn't no tag teams on, you didn't care.
It ain't no true tag teams out here. It's not that.
We have this debate all the time. There are no, like, the Usos is damn near the last true tag team.
The beer money thing.
Well, that's because you took 2 people who were already part of really good tag teams, dropped their dead weight, and put them 2 together.
Right.
That's what made Beer Money successful. Because when Rude was part of Team Canada, Rude was the shit.
Team Canada was awesome.
Rude was the shit. He was the breakout there. When Storm was a part of AMW.
When they did that Fortune, I'm gonna tell y'all this. When they was running that Fortune thing, WWE had to give it to that.
It was good.
But you know what? I'm for real. You know what? They was threatened. They could not have this play over there.
And that's the thing. A lot of people tend to look at TNA as a company that's going under, but not realizing that at times when TNA gets momentum, Vince does go fuck with them.
I mean, like, when you really look at this,
they were starting to get some momentum when they for a little while there.
Mm-hmm.
TNA and WWE, like, if you really pay attention, they go tit for tat.
They do.
They both play challengers games.
I love that way more, but I'm just saying they really better watch out. Because you know what? 2-3 people go for TNA, or they get 2-3 people that ain't nobody heard of that's real damn good.
And I think that would be like if TNA is going to take WWE talent, they should quit taking.
He's walking out with all 3 of them.
I know you just said you don't really watch it, but like I've been paying attention lately, and TNA just signed Derek Bateman. Derek Bateman wasn't really on mainstream WWE TV. He was more of an NXT guy.
Right.
So if he can go over to TNA and be good, then there's like that's how you build your roster. It's like, well, we can just take unknown WWE talent because now he got a whole new look. He's wearing suits. He can cut his hair, and he's So I'm like, if they just take unknown WWE talent, they'll be all right. But they always shooting for the big names. Like they wanted a Jeff Hardy and a Kurt Angle. Like these niggas ain't got many years left.
Because they trying to live off of they fame to get that quick notoriety. I understand why they did it, but yeah.
What they really doing is they keeping Kurt Angle and Jeff Hardy to make
hey man, we still on air though.
To make their TNA wrestlers is what they really doing.
And that would be good if you was using the WWE talent to put over your TNA guys. But they're not doing that. Like, Jeff Hardy was over there like a month, won the belt.
But at the same time, looking at it,
yeah.
You know,
I mean, you can see it now. Robert Roode really was on.
You know, even though they beat them every time, they still did a whole lot for them. They can say, hey, I wrestled with Kurt Angle. You know, I went to distance with Jeff Hardy or whatever. They can run a promo or just off that, even if they never did it. That did a lot for them.
I think TNA should get some Ring of Honor talent. Why not?
They used to have that agreement with Ring of Honor. That's where Joe and them came from.
Ring of Honor got some nice talent down there.
When they was NWA.
They still get Ring of Honor people from there.
We got a shitty TV show though.
Yeah, that show sucks now.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. My whole thing is when I'm watching wrestling, if the commentary sucks, I can't watch it.
I used to like Steve Corino. I used to like.
We know that dude.
Dude, check this out, right? No, seriously. This is they do local wrestling here.
Steve Corino.
And Steve Corino comes.
Ring of Honor and shit too.
Right. There's a local show here called DCW.
Right.
I don't know if you ever heard it.
Yeah, I heard of that. Right.
But Steve Corino comes up here and wrestles for them.
Yep.
And he's a cool dude.
He's a good dude.
Seems like he is.
We know that dude personally. He's quite funny.
And he still goes by the old school hero.
Yep.
That's a Steve Corino. I was like.
He's a pretty damn good heel too.
Yeah.
When he gets on the mic. He gets
I'm talking about him and that Dusty Rhodes feud he had. Now that was good. That was good for him.
Where was I when this was going on?
Y'all remember that?
No, I don't. I don't remember that. Where was?
You remember that, my guy?
No, I don't. I'm the main one.
Corino and Dusty Rhodes had an ECW feud.
I can believe it though, because there was a point in time Dusty Rhodes wasn't doing shit.
They had a Texas cowbell match. Man, I'm telling y'all, Steve Corino.
I can believe it only for the fact that, because you remember,
that's really what
ECW used to trade talent like that.
Over.
Yeah.
That's what really got Steve Corino over. That's when he really became.
I used to love ECW.
I couldn't fuck with ECW.
You couldn't? RVD, the Dudley Boys, man.
I couldn't fuck with them only on the strength that I was still a pure wrestler. Like, you had to give me that good quality, 15, 20-minute match.
ECW was that alternative life.
If they really was going to do it, they really should be with
We Are the Nation. Hey, you realize you can put the Nation back together this year on the game?
They should have put the Nation on there. The whole Nation, not just part of the Nation.
You can do part of it. You can't do the full thing.
They didn't do the full thing.
There's no D-Lo.
You can make D-Lo.
Not
that hard to make them niggas.
You know what I'm saying? Ahmed wasn't in the game. How they going to have an attitude without Ahmed?
He didn't really do anything.
He had the nice feud with the Nation.
Yeah.
And you know what else he did?
Well, Lex Luger did it first.
Hogan beat him for the belt. Is Yoko in the game this year?
Yes.
That's right.
I think that is a moment.
I'm putting the Samoan SWAT team together.
Go there. Here. Milwaukee World Cowboys.
Yeah.
King of the Ring 96. I sat front row. That was Ahmed's first Intercontinental title.
Yep. And we've seen the birth of 316. We've seen a fat-ass Jake the Snake Rider.
2002? No, I think I must have.
I was at No Way Out.
I wanted to go. That was on the NWO campus.
I think I went to that one.
They made their first TV appearance on the campus.
I think I was at that one.
Right, because I think after...
Because, Milwaukee Dave Hulk Hogan face. You do know that.
We make everybody face.
We make everybody face.
They toned that down. If you was there, you would know that Hulk Hogan, you remember he came out, he was supposed to be healed, but when he came out...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he got cheered.
Yeah.
Man, it was like the old AWA Hulk Hogan when he came out.
Yeah. That's that
nostalgic
presence.
Right.
Everybody probably wants to hate him, but as soon as he came out.
You can't hate Hogan.
It's certain people you can't boo. Like when The Rock shows up, you can't boo.
Can't boo him, no matter what.
Because you don't see him for so long, you can't boo him.
Eddie Guerrero can never boo him if you wanted to.
Yeah, he did a pretty good job of getting booed, though.
Nah, he can't get booed. Eddie can't get booed. If Eddie was alive, Eddie would not be booed. Then again, we wouldn't have no ADR either, but...
Would they be a slamming-ass tag team?
ADR would be...
I'm putting them together on the game.
Eddie and ADR?
Eddie and ADR, they're going to be the Mexicans or some shit. I don't know.
They need to put that entrance back on the game where niggas come down to the ring on the lawnmower.
No, they don't.
I needed that dog. I had a clown crew that used to work with that.
They need to just get
the oddities this night. Y'all remember him?
I know who they were. I'm just thinking that they were tight. Like, what? That's basically what that's basically what Khali and Hornswoggle and Natty is.
That's a fucking freak show.
The Truth Commission.
Yes. I remember the Truth Commission.
With Cyrus, who was originally, what was his original name? Cyrus, he was, You remember my guy? I know you remember that.
Wasn't his name Cyrus in ECW?
ECW, but he had another name.
You sure it wasn't Cyrus? Because when they calling him the Jackal?
The Jackal, that's it.
Okay, that's what it was.
Jackal, right. But they didn't use him right, and neither federation of him. He had good mic skills. He could have been like an evil GM if he wasn't going to wrestle. Because he could talk. He was a damn good talker. They still didn't use him right either time. Because he was much better if he did some of the shit he did up on Janet type shit. He was way better the way they used him there. The reason why they brought him, they never used him for that.
I mean, you know when you get to the big company, man, like when you're a big star elsewhere and you get to an even bigger company, you become about this fucking big.
Like he was a mega star.
Like I believe it's a lot of people that didn't use him.
Bret Hart pushed to get him there.
And they did nothing. Well, Braun was on his way out.
Yeah, Bret Hart was on his way out.
Right.
And,
so,
and I think that was the reason why, most of the reasons why he didn't get what he was supposed, the push he was supposed to get from Bret Hart.
that's the only reason why they brought Big E back on TV.
Before he left. What time is it now, though?
11:48. So, people, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and end this show.
Right.
And we're about to go in here and join the wrestling party.
Right, or the Assassin's Creed party.
Or whatever. It's just fucking warm party.
Right.
Shout out to the guy who decided to join us for conversation that made absolutely no fucking sense. Right. I should definitely include him in the WCC group because he would fit in perfectly with them.
Dusty Rhodes. He never fucking wrestled.
I don't think. I
I
don't know about people. But what we're going to do is we're going to tune in a couple of weeks. This way we'll go ahead and give you a rundown of the gang, see where we are at in regards to our own creation. But you can also check out the Facebook page of Tone Deaf Radio, the Facebook page of the Definitely Fresh Show, see what's going on with us right there, and we'll holler at y'all later.
You can also check out my dick.
I don't think they would want to do that because this nigga is gay for saying that, people. I just want y'all to know that.
You in the damn show?
I'm trying to find the music to end the damn show.
3 ain't enough, no 95.
Or whatever. But, yeah, well, I'll let y'all later, people. Peace. Just end the episode.
Shit.
What a matchup!
And what a team, Mike. Metro PCS and the iPhone SE for $0 on a network that covers 99% of people in the U.S. Oh, impressive.
Play with the best. Switch to Metro PCS on an unlimited LTE plan and get a 32-gig iPhone SE for $0. Metro PCS. Coverage not available in some areas, plus sales tax. Claim based on talk and text. Not valid for active numbers currently on the T-Mobile network or active on Metro PCS in the past 90 days. See store for details and terms and conditions.